I don't know, just that audio where they say 2023, you believe men learn a craft, learn a skill.
I am a charger. Tell her, okay, okay.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Trinity Yenebong Udwak. For those of you that are just showing us, and if you're just showing us for the first time, please don't make it your last time by subscribing to my YouTube channel, turning on push notification, and of course, giving this video a thumbs up. But then, if you are a returning subscriber, I want you to know that you're the love of my life, and I'm grateful to you for sticking with this channel despite my inconsistent ass. So, anyways, from the title of the video, you're going to see that I'm just here to talk. Just I've had like this question sitting in my draft for a while, and then I decided that okay, why don't I just make a video answering some of these questions, and then we just see how it goes. Some of those questions are like pretty recent. Some are like from 2, 3 months ago. I think some are even from like 4 or 5 months ago. Just put together a couple of question tags, and I decided, why don't I just make a video out of it? So I hope that you find this interesting. But then, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe to it. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll be waiting to see some of your reactions and comments to some of my thought process to some of the questions that I'm going to be answering. Okay, so let's just get right into the video. And then, by the way, context, I'm going to be reading some of the questions from my tab. So, should in case that I occasionally look down, try not to be offended. Okay, good. Start from like some basic questions. That question here says, "What is your full name?" My full name is Trinity Iyenebong Udwak. I feel like I say that in the beginning of all my videos. My full name is Trinity Iyenebong Udwak. Second question here says, how many siblings do you have? I have three siblings, two brothers and a sister, and yes, I am the firstborn. I most definitely am the firstborn. I think I just want to answer like some of the basic questions, and then we like progress just like to the climax level if you get. So let's just check another basic question. What do you do for a living? I'm an unemployed body. That's a lie, really. I work from home. I'm a virtual assistant, and I do a couple of like other online stuff. So thing is, just bring jobs. I do all jobs. Bring all jobs. Let me go tell you the one why not you do. Do you understand? What is your opinion on Davido's brouhaha? Anyways, if you're in like the Nigerian internet space, you know that there was a certain controversy that surrounded our favorite, and here's my opinion on it. It's none of my business. That's the truth. I'm sorry if that you feel disappointed, but it's completely none of my business. It shouldn't be any of your business too, because I feel like everybody involved are adults. So I like to think that they know what they're doing or they know what they were doing. So it's completely none of our business. Completely none of our business. I'm sorry if my answer disappointed you. So it's getting spicy. We have like a story time that someone sends, like I'm to read the story and give my opinion on what I think about it. I don't know. Am I talking a little too fast? I hope that I'm not. But anyways, let's get right into it. I am 26 years old. I got into a relationship with the guy, although he did tell me that he has a serious girlfriend, but he treated me so nicely, so I couldn't leave. I stuck with him, hoping that I would be the main girlfriend someday, but now I'm pregnant, and I have told him that I'm pregnant, and he wants me to get rid of it. Do you think I should keep the baby? Do you think this is going to make him make me the main girlfriend? I, I genuinely wish I could drink right now because what the heck? I mean, how nice could he have treated you that it made you throw away your self esteem, your self regard? I mean, you decided to get a whole ass pregnant for someone who already told you that he has a main girlfriend. What were you hoping to achieve? What? Jesus. How nice did he treat you? I don't know, just that audio where they say 2023, you believe men. I don't know if that audio is like appropriate for this. Is it appropriate for this scenario? Because I feel like it is, or maybe it's not. But how do you get yourself pregnant for someone who already told you that he had a main girlfriend? And you've tried, you've stuck around, you've probably been better than the main girlfriend, but yet they've refused to make you the main girlfriend. And you decided to get pregnant. I honestly speaking, forgive me, but I feel like you intentionally got pregnant to try to rope him in. And now you've gotten pregnant and it's not going the way that you want to go, and then you're seeking for advice. Honestly, darling, I cannot in this scenario particularly advise you on what to do, but I can say a few things. First of all, if you're going to have that baby, you're going to have it because you want to have that baby, because you can afford to take care of a baby, and because you have a great support system to have a baby. Not because you're hoping that in the end he's going to come looking for his child and then you guys are going to live happily ever after. Life does not work the way it works in your head. This is not Nollywood. Wake up, darling. He can decide to abandon you, get married to his main girlfriend. She gives birth to lovely children, and both of you may never cross paths again. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Sit down and think through your choices properly. And honestly, you did fuck up. You fucked up. You fucked up, darling. But anyways, I wish you the best of luck as to whatever decision that you decide to take. But never ever use pregnancy to rope a man in. Advice for my ladies. Never use pregnancy to rope a man in. How many times am I gonna tell y'all? How many? Okay. Next juicy question. Somebody is asking me what my favorite sex position is. My favorite sex position. Am I sure that I want to say that here? But then, good. Jesus. And my mother never actually come in contact with this channel, but my favorite sex position, I think, should be missionary and cowgirl. You know, I'm a missionary babe because I'm a Christian. Whatever, that's it. And I'm not going to say that if you do not hear me the first time, that's it. That's it. Next question here, someone says, what do you think about having the boy conversation with your mother? Uh, Honestly speaking, I am going to say that different strokes, different folks, okay? It's almost like for some people, they have it very okay. They feel very okay with talking to their mothers about stuff like this. For some people, they feel that, oh, I may never be able to talk to my mother because of stuff like this. But I want you to know that for some mothers, beneath the like strict demeanor, behind the facade that they always put on about being strict, they just want you to talk to them. Some may actually turn out really bad, like some of these conversations may turn out really, really bad, but then you want to take your chance. I am saying that you should take your chance, okay? I recently had like a very boy conversation with my mother, and I sort of wish that I did had it earlier. I would have been able to navigate through some bullshit. Honestly, I would have been able to navigate properly through some bullshit. I don't think I would have even encountered some of the bullshit that I did. But I am going to say that you should observe the kind of mother that you have. If you feel that it's time to actually let her know that, oh, okay, fine, I need your advice and this, you're old enough to take some advice and old enough to dump some. So let's just put it that way. Walk up to her and put on a filter. When you walk up to her, talk to her. So you'll be able to pick all the ones that you want, and the things that you don't want, you drop them. Okay. Like it or not, contemporary women will always be contemporary women. What works for them may not really work for us, or it may really work for us. It depends. Some of these women don't want their daughters to make the same mistakes that they made, and that's the truth. And I wish you the best with having the conversation with your mother. And I do hope that you finally do, come to spill the tea. I promise I'm gonna keep your secret safe. That question someone asked me was, do female friendship breakup hurt? Of course they hurt. They hurt. Sometimes I like to feel that they hurt more than actual relationships, depending on the kind of bond that you had, the memories that you shared, and just entirely how the circle of friendship was. Female friendships are very beautiful things if you get it right. It's a source of joy, sort of memories, source of connections too. sort of strength to draw from if you get it right. So that's how female friendships are. So if yours is broken, yes, it's okay to hurt. If you're the one at fault, I usually advise that make amends, try to make amends, take responsibility for your mistakes, try to make amends. But then if the friendship cannot kick off anymore, you know that, oh, it's okay, just take your L, and you just know that, oh, okay, I'm going to be able to do better in my next female relationship. Next question. What is an ideal relationship to you? Every day, man, 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 man. Don't you people go to school? Huh? Anyways, that's like that by the way, and that was like a sarcastic comment. But man, a typical relationship for me is this: you take care of me, I take care of you. I mean, you play the role of a man in my life, I play the role of a woman in your life. It's give and take. It's a two-way street. You act like a man, I act like a woman. That's it. That's how a typical ideal relationship should be, despite all the controversies, all the what you do your role as a man, I do my role as a woman, and that's it. When whatever works for me will not work for you. I have a different how relationships will work in my head, and the girl next to me should would have a different reasoning as to how relationship works. There are some people that go 50-50 is okay. There are some people that say, okay, find someone who 50-50 also works for. The thing about ideal relationship is just being in a relationship with someone who understands your own idealism. You cannot be a 50-50 man and go and date a 100-0 lady. It's not that what she wants is bad. It's because you cannot give her what she wants, or it's because you do not share the same idealism. Leave her and go and find another babe who is okay with 50-50. Okay, everybody knows what they're looking for, and everybody will find who they are looking for. Just don't bring your own idealism and try to force it on someone else. That's the key thing about an ideal relationship for me. Oh, yes, darlings. Next. What are ways you think a woman can develop herself? Go back to school, learn a craft, learn a skill, a lot of skills to learn from. Can learn brown laminating, lash technique, hair ventilator, and how to make wigs, start a business. Are not just limited to the ones that I've mentioned, but just to mention a few. Okay? Good. Next, please watch your skincare routine. Your skin has gotten so much better. P.S. I follow you on Instagram. Oh, okay. I I'm going to do a proper video explaining my skincare routine. I promise. I'm going to do that. I'm going to showing all the products that I use. I'm going to do that. But then I'm just going to list what it consists of. It consists of a face cleanser, like a face cleanser, face wash, and there's a moisturizer. There's a serum. There's a serum, and then there is sunscreen, most importantly, and there is body lotion and body oil, and there's also scrub. Very, 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 very important. Scrub. Yes, that's it. But I'm going to do like a next another video. I hopefully think it will be my next video where I am showing you the product that I use and what I use them for. Okay. Okay. So next, how long do you think people should date? A relationship working is not a function of how long people date. It's not a function of how long people date or how short they've dated. People date for 7 years, 10 years, get married and break up 2 years later. People date for 3 years, 2 years, get married, and they're still waxing strong 20 years later. It's not a function of how long, it's a function of who you're doing it with. It's a function of, do you think I'm going to be able to do this? It's a function of a lot of things. A function of what you want, what he wants, function of compromise. How far are you willing to compromise? How far is he willing to compromise? How kind is he to you? How kind are you to him? How do you resolve conflict and all of that? So yes, It's not really a function of how long people date. People may date for long because, yes, there are like reasons why they haven't tied the knot yet, or why they haven't taken it to the next level. They probably are just waiting for something to happen, or there's a plan. Okay, relationship is the function of how long you've dated. Take note. What's your take on entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurship. Okay, I think I still might be able to answer this question. I have helped people run businesses, I have helped people manage businesses, and what I can tell you is that entrepreneurship is not rosy. Entrepreneurship is scary. Entrepreneurship will test your financial, emotional, physical, mental capacity. It is going to drag you out of your bed by 12 a.m. in the night just because you are wondering if you're running losses or you're running gains. It would have you up on your feet at 3 a.m. because you're trying to sort out the customer's order, or something got wrong with the customer's order. It would have you, when you say, oh, yes, I do not want to be at the mercy of um, a boss anymore, but then entrepreneurship is going to make you be at the mercy of a lot more people. You're going to be at the mercy of your supplier. You're going to be at the mercy of your retailer. You're going to be at the mercy of your delivery guy. You're going to be at the mercy of your customers, your end customers. You're going to be at the mercy of Nigerian power system because, of course, every business needs power to run. You're going to be at the mercies of sorting out bills. You're going to be at the mercies of your account book. Yes, that's what entrepreneurship is. Frankly, if I find a 9 to 5 that suffices properly, I'd rather go for it. I do not, I help people run, but there's this fear that I have for starting my own business. There's just this intense internal fear that I have for starting my own business. So I just prefer to help people manage their own. But then entrepreneurship is not something you go into without carefully thinking and having a plan. That's the only thing I'm going to say about entrepreneurship. Have a plan. Carefully think through it. Not something you wake up one morning and decide, oh, I need to start selling how I want to start selling hair, I want to start selling slippers, I want to start selling dress. Okay, so what's the plan? How do you intend to manage your loss? How do you intend to manage your, there are a lot of things, darling, a lot. So yeah, that's my take on entrepreneurship. I think I'm going to round this particular video with this last question where someone says, please, quick advice for the babes that are just trying to get by life. Babes that are just trying to get by life, like me. Just need to check that my mic was on. Me, first advice I'm going to give you is to put God first. Understand that there's nothing that you're going to do that if God isn't involved, that's going to last. You need God. Okay, this world is so somehow. You need God. Number two, you gotta be disciplined. You gotta be disciplined, darling. It's not gonna come to you on a platter of gold. You need discipline. Number three, live life a little. And you know that I'm always an advocate for live life a little. Create memories because life is fleeting. If you love someone, let them know that you love them. Admit your mistakes and in general, be comfortable in your own skin. If you aren't comfortable in your own skin, strive to do things that will make you comfortable in your own skin. Lastly, take care of yourself. Nobody else is going to come and take care of you for you. Take care of yourself mentally, financially, and otherwise. Okay? Thank you for coming to the end of this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you had fun watching this video as much as I had fun creating it. Okay, thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and I'm gonna see you guys in my next video. Thank you.